When you get onto our platform, one of the challenging things at this point is kind of like, it's kind of like the eating the elephant thing, right? Like, how do I start, right? Where do I start? What is the main priority? And so as I thought about this, I want to share some thoughts with you about, especially if you're new to our platform, but also just if you are an existing member and you're thinking, you know, what are the courses and the training programs in the Pronto Tax School's platform that'll really make the biggest difference for me in my tax career? And so I just want to share my thoughts on this. Before I share my thoughts, I just want to kind of respect that everybody's different, right? So particular niche courses like the cryptocurrency course or tax problem resolution, whatever it might be, if you really want to Yes, so our vision with Pronto Tax School has been to create a training system that gives independent tax professionals just as much training, if not more training and better training, as if you worked at a big company. And so when our efforts here are, we're trying to give you that comprehensive training solution that you can rely on all throughout your career. Now, part of that mission, part of the result of that mission has been, we have a lot of courses at this point. I mean, we've been doing this for 13 years. We've had hundreds of webinars. We've partnered with all kinds of other education providers to create educational materials. And so when you get onto our platform, one of the challenging things at this point is kind of like, it's kind of like the eating the elephant thing, right? Like, how do I start, right? Where do I start? What is the main priority? And so as I thought about this, I want to share some thoughts with you about, especially if you're new to our platform, but also just if you are an existing member and you're thinking, you know, what are the courses and the training programs in the Pronto Tax School's platform that'll really make the biggest difference for me in my tax career? And so I just want to share my thoughts on this. Before I share my thoughts, I just want to kind of respect that everybody's different, right? So particular niche courses like the cryptocurrency course or tax problem resolution, whatever it might be, if you really want to focus on that, well, obviously that course is going to be, and that program is going to be very important to you. So I want to respect the fact that everybody's different. That being said, I would always start out by looking at our basic income tax course. So this is like your fundamentals program. And it really, if you're new to the business or if you just want to make sure that your fundamentals are always rock solid, which for me, even though I'm experienced in the tax business, it's amazing how much you forget of the fundamentals or how much you can benefit from refreshing on the fundamentals and keeping those rock solid. So the basic income tax course would be number one for me that everybody would want to prioritize. Secondly, you have your update and refresher course. So this is going to be your course where you learn about all the new stuff, right? All the new changes. And then you also refresh your knowledge that you've gained in the basic income tax course. The update and refresher course on our platform, remember, it's a little bit different because we service multiple credentials. So we serve CPAs, EAs, CTEC tax preparers, IRS AFSP tax preparers. And so each credential, you have your own customized update and refresher course that fits with your credential. At the end of the day, though, it's the same purpose for that course. So you want to figure out which credential do I have? And then I want to make sure I handle my update and refresher course. And especially with the updates, what that gives you is it puts you out front of your competitors so that you know all the changes that pertain to your client groups and you're able to educate your clients. You're able to look like an expert to your clients who's always on top of all the newest stuff. So to recap, basic income tax course, your update and refresher. The next thing that I would recommend to prioritize on our platform would be our How to Get New Tax Clients program. Especially if you want to have your own business, but even if you work as an employee at a tax business, the ability to actually acquire clients without needing to spend a lot of money on advertising, marketing, that kind of thing, to just be able to go out today and walk outside and get a client, get 2 clients, get 3 clients. These kinds of things are some of the highest value skills in the tax industry. And so once you have the technical skills that you're getting in those other programs that I discussed, and then you also know that, hey, if I wake up this morning, I can just go get tax clients. and I can just create my own earning opportunity because I know how to get tax clients. And so our How to Get New Tax Clients program is a short program. It's not some crazy long program, but it's just going to give you some no cost and low cost ways to know that you can acquire tax clients more or less when you want to, right? At low or no cost. Now, this program would be something that if you want to kind of go to the next level of your tax career in terms of your earnings and your actual positive impact that you make for your clients, I would go to the Business Tax Verified training program. What this program does is it enables you to work with the more valuable and more advanced business tax clients. So we're talking about advanced Schedule C clients. We're talking about C corporation clients. We're talking about LLCs, partnerships, S corporations. These are the kinds of clients that are accustomed to, and in the marketplace, they pay $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a year to their tax firm or their tax person, right? So when you're ready to go to that point, I would do the Business Tax Verified program. And for me, those are the main programs. Those, I think that's 4, right? As you go through the Pronto Tax School ecosystem and our learning system, I would focus on those. So just to recap, the basic income tax course, your update and refresher course, your How to Get New Clients course, and Business Tax Verified. If you take those 4 courses on our platform, we feel confident you'll be getting an amazing value from your learning experience. You'll also have opportunities to explore, our dozens of other courses. So it's not like you just have to do that, but if you're saying, hey, give me a simplified, what are the top 4 that you would for sure do on Pronto Tax School? Those for me are the 4 that I would say everybody should look into and hopefully benefit from. Thanks for watching.
Hey, this is Imelda here, and I just wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you'd like to keep up with our latest content, to make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.